This is what can happen if you decide to drink and drive. Drinking and driving in the United States is a very serious issue, and there have been a lot of people that have had to deal with tragedy when somebody has not made a right decision. According to Center for Disease Control and Prevention, in 2010, there were 10,389 people that were killed in alcohol-related accidents, accounting for nearly 1/3 of all traffic deaths in the United States. If that doesn't strike you, I don't know what else will. Driving under the influence can not only destroy your life, it can destroy the people around you, and also your professional career, and also the people that are actually on the road. According to Mothers Against Drunk Driving, an average drunk driver will drive at least 80 times before they are first arrested. I will show you the seriousness of drinking and driving, explain how a mobile phone breathalyzer can help you make better decisions while under the influence, show you how to avoid the legal and financial consequences that come along with drinking and driving, and also let you know how the mobile phone breathalyzer actually works. As someone who personally knows several people that have actually been through this process of drinking and driving, I can trust me when I say it is not worth it. Now we begin to talk about how drinking and driving can hurt you and the people around you. According to lifetips.com, one person is killed every half hour due to a drinking and driving accident. There have been many people that have to deal with the tragedy of drinking and driving. The worst part about drinking and driving is that can all be avoided. All you need to do is make better decisions and be responsible. Depth perception is huge. When you're drinking, your depth perception is inhibited, as many people do know. According to lifetips.com, 30% of Americans will be in a traffic accident involving drinking and driving, and it also estimates that someone is injured in an alcohol-related crash every 2 minutes in the United States. This is a picture of Subo Lang. Subo Lang was a 20-year-old college student at Cal State Fullerton. She was driving back to the library from school to go study for finals. And this is what happened. She was struck by a drunk driver at 6:50 p.m. Luckily, she survived, as a drunk driver hit one of the guardrails that minimized the impact that happened to her car. A quote from Lang is, "My only thing is you really need to take a step back and think about drinking and driving. You're either going to be arrested or you're going to become a victim of it." Drinking and driving accidents do not only affect the people directly involved, they also affect children, spouses, other family members, and other people that are actually driving on the road. A quote from a person that I know that actually died while I was in high school from drinking and driving, one of their family members says, "You never realize how much you miss someone until they are gone, especially when the situation could have been avoided." Now we will talk about some of the monetary fees that come associated with drinking and driving. Some are, for fines, they can range anywhere from $300 to $1,200. Attorney fees anywhere from $2,000 to $25,000. A vehicle breathalyzer, which at a minimum is $300, and also an additional $60 to $70 a month. Jail costs up to $250. Towing bills between $200 and $1,200. Court fees a minimum of $300, ranging all the way to $5,000, depending on the severity and how many times you have been convicted. And also, the worst one is the increase in insurance premiums. They can jump up all the way to $3,500 additional a year. Clearly, drinking and driving convictions are not worth it, with some ranging up to $25,000. Just be smart, and there's a lot of other ways you can avoid those. And one of the ways is with a mobile phone breathalyzer. The mobile phone breathalyzer is an accurate reading of your blood alcohol content level, and it will help you make better decisions. How it works is when you blow into the center hole of the back of the phone, it gives you an accurate reading. If you happen to blow over the limit, it'll show you an animated car crash will kind of strike you and throw you off balance, so you'll not want to drive. Some other benefits of the mobile phone breathalyzer is block selected phone numbers. When people are under the influence, they tend to make stupid calls and outlandish text messages. An example of this is your boss. If you happen to blocking your boss's number while having blown into your phone there have been many people that have actually lost their job and lost positions for promotion because they have made inappropriate texts and calls to the boss or somewhere in upper management. And also, another benefit is a cab and hotel locator. It's GPS and voice activated that comes on the mobile phone breathalyzer. With it being voice activated, all you need to say is hotel, and it'll give you the closest hotel within a 5 to 10 mile range. And also, call a cab. All you have to say is cab. But the most important application of the mobile phone breathalyzer is the automatic car locks. As soon as you blow into the breathalyzer in the back of the phone, it automatically lock the doors, so not even giving you a chance to get in the car and drive. Life will be so much better because you don't have to worry about the legal issues, the financial issues, and the stress that you could put on some in your family members if you use a mobile phone breathalyzer. Having things that you love enhance your life so much, such as your kids, loving your life, and living without the legal consequences of drinking and driving. It can be simply avoided just by using the mobile phone breathalyzer. Before I tell you how to get your mobile phone breathalyzer, let's review. I've talked about the seriousness of drinking and driving, how and why you must have the mobile phone breathalyzer, why you should purchase a mobile phone breathalyzer. Some reasons are it allow you to minimize the risk of hurting you and people around you and people on the road. It works great and very efficient. It enhances your decision making while you are under the influence. How you can purchase the mobile phone breathalyzer is from www.mobilelifesaver.com. The prices for that are 1 year is $129 and 2 years is $249. Now, as now knowing the financial risks that come with drinking and driving, I can tell you that is truly $249 is worth it when you can pay upwards of $25,000 for being convicted of drinking and driving. Seems like a no-brainer to me.